Okie dokie. So here's the main riff. Guitar is set to just like rock and roll, overdrive, and there's not really any other part in this song where it changes, to be honest. So I know you guys don't really need an excuse to, you know, crank your amps and put some overdrive on, but you know, here's my sort of blessing. So here's the main riff. So I decided, instead of just having out the entire main riff, obviously we've got like twice, and then so you start on 13, let the notes ring out over the top of each other, so don't play them sequentially like this. Go. So you're making it a chord basically, playing in octaves, 13, 15, 13, 15, 13, and then you pull the string down on 15 on the G string. We're aiming for this note. Like a whole tone or 2 frets away. And then the second one is saying exactly the same thing, but starting on 11 instead of 13. When you start the song, you've got the main riff twice. At the end of the second time that you play that main riff, you go to the very bottom line on the tab, okay? So you're going to go... Oh. So that is like leading into like the first verse, so you would just do the second line where you go to 11 once, and then you go like this. So as you can see on the bottom line, we've got 13, 13, 13, starting on the D string going down to the B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then go up 2 frets and do the same thing. So as I say, this is from the start of the song. And then this is the verse now. So we're just playing 3 on the 2 middle strings. I'm doing that with my ring finger, and then playing 1 on the 2 middle strings, and we're just going back and forth from that. So you got 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1. Like that. So you're going to do that a couple of times. So that first line, you do that with the 3s and 1s. You're going to do that twice. So you see the verse goes round at the start of the song 4 times, okay? So this is the first one. And then you're going to go to ending 1, as I've called it, which is like this. So I went 8 on the G, 9 on the B. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 bars of that. Then I go 6 and 6 on the same 2 strings. 1 bar of that. 1, 2. Hang on. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No, only half a bar of that. Sorry. 1, 2. Then we go 5 and 6. So 5 on G, 6 on B. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's like the first repeat of the verse. So you go, if I were you, I better watch out. When was the last time? So, and again, you go 2 lots of the first bit, then you go to ending 2, which is like this. So we start in the same place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we do what we did at the start of the song. So you go 13. So that was again 13 and 15. So, first verse where you goes round 4 times. Basically, by the way, when I say 4 times, what we just did there was the first 2 times. Yeah. So the other 2 after those first 2, you just do what we just did there again. Yeah. So you got this. So that's like our first verse right there, and then it goes back to the main riff. Yeah, you. Oh, you really should know. Yeah. Now, the 2 main riffs you played before the chorus, on that last lot of 11, I don't do the little string bend at the end, so you go, and then because you're getting ready for the chorus after that. So I think the last note I play is the 11 just before you would normally do the string bend, and then you slide down from that 11, and we're going to play the chorus. Now, the chorus, what I've tabbed, it is these chords every time, but they're played slightly differently every time. So you've got just because, so that's power chord 8 and 6 on the A string, just because, and then you've got just because, so that was octave chords here. So you've got 11 on the A, 13 on the G, go back 1 fret, and then you've got 6 on the thick E string, power chord. So each chorus sort of differs slightly. So the first chorus goes like this. I mean, if you listen to the song a few times, you'll hear the differences. But the first time it's just because, and then it's back into the verse. The second chorus goes like this, just because. So you've got starts the same, and then you do this. So you play 11 twice, 10, wait there for a bit, and then you play that last power chord. So it's the same chords but just played differently. So remember the first chorus we went like this. Second chorus you go. So just think of it like you're going to do that 11 and 10 over just because, and the last chorus goes like this. So you go just because, just because, just because. So it's a more long drawn out again. So you do the power chords at the start twice, just because, just because. Then you do the octaves chords up here like we did at the end of the second chorus, just because. And then you go to the last. So as I say, again, same chords, just every time, but just played slightly different. So just listen to the track loads, and and just listen to hear how the chords differ in terms of the timing. Now, I'm going to have to recap myself for the solo here, but that's everything apart from the solo. So. So that's our first, so guitar solo 1 then. We're going to start here on 14 on the B string, and then go down to 13, 14, 13, then we go up to 16. Next bit's a bit tricky, we've got to go like this. So you go 15, 16 on the B, and then you go down to 13 on the high E string, and then you're going to do that again. So this is the second line of guitar solo 1. So far we've got this. I'll do it slowly. Out. Then we're going to go back to our 14 on the D for the third line. We go. Then we're going to go up to 16 on the B. So you go. Then we go up one more fret to 17. So onto the fourth line now. 1, 2, hang on. And then we go up to 20. I am wondering whether I've written enough I think I may have written too many 17s there, but so that's from the third line, so that's the third and fourth line. So this is what we've got up to so far. Then we're just going to go like this, so we go down to the 11th fret of the B. So that is 11, 9, and then you slide down from 11. When I do that slide, I let go of the string about the 7th fret. So you're not going to go and keep it held down, you're going to go and then you lift up about the 7th fret. You're not sliding down to any note. You just got to lift up at the right time, because a lot of people when I see do these things, they kind of go or like this, or do you know what I mean? And then they let go, and it just doesn't sound right. You got to be like. Then there's a little pause after that, so you go. So that is the top of the third page that I just did there. So you're going to do... That is 17 and 14 on the two high strings, unison bend. So you're bending up this note to be in unison with this one. Then you play 16 on the high E, on the B. Like that. Then after you've played 16 on the B string, you're going to do a unison bend starting there. So you're doing 16 and 13 now. And then you go up to 14 on the G. So you've got like that, which sounds cool. I think the bit that makes the unison bend so great is not getting to the unison note like straight away. It is the slight out of tuneness of them that makes them sound so cool. Then the second line of that bit it's literally exactly the same, just phrased faster. So instead of going, you go like this. And that goes back into a verse. That particular verse that happens after this solo, you don't go like this, you just go. screwed up that ending, but yes. Now, I might actually have to listen to the second solo, because I can't really remember how it goes. There's my arm. So I know that it starts here on the 9th fret. We're going to do a... So you've got 9, full bend and release, and then when you get back down you play 9 again, and it's amazing what you can do with one note, isn't it? Then we go... Yeah, I remember it now. Like that. So 9, release, 8, 9. Then you go to 6 on the G and do a micro bend, like a bluesy thing. So you don't go, you go. It's a tiny little bend, pulling the string down on that 6th fret, and then you go to 8 vibrato. So that lick is... Then we're going to go... So that is 10 on the D, 8 and 6. And this bit's tricky. You've got to go down to 8 on the high E string from that 6, and then go up to 11 and do a unison bend again. So this is what I've got so far. Then we've got this. Hang on. Yeah, that's right. So we've got 6 and 8, or 8, sorry, 8 and 6, G and B string, unison bend. Then you do one more bend that's not a unison bend. And actually, I need to write on there, when you do that 8, you bend it up and release it, and then do a pull off to 6 and slide down to 5. So instead of going like that, you go, see that? Bend, release, pull off, slide. So then you're going to go to 10 on the D, and you're going to go like this. So you go 10, and you do a half string bend here. So when you pull that string down, you're just aiming for this note. So you're bent, you know, so you've got that note. And again, you're going to bend, as you release, you pull off to 8. So that last line, like that, which is cool. Then you go to the end of the first solo, so the top 2 lines on that 3rd page. So after you've gone, start that again. And that's how the song finishes. So I'm going to try and do the whole second guitar solo then. Good start. like ever, and then like, although if that's how you end it, you could just end that by just letting that note ring out. Anyway, I really like this song. If you have any other questions, let me know. Sorry it's such a long video, but yeah, I don't have time to do lots of takes of this one because I'm in a rush today. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday and best of luck.